Hey yo, hello everybody, it's me Nick the Brick and I'm back with another video. This time I actually have a very interesting topic to talk about, which is the Forbidden Spinchitsu scroll piece, the icy one to be exact. But the thing is that these were all supposed to have the blue tip on them, which is actually representing the energy, but actually it seems like there's also a huge amount of those pieces that are actually visible without any blue coloring. No, I actually checked that by myself. It doesn't really matter about which set you get. So maybe you'll just get lucky or you will not actually have the blue tip. But yeah, something pretty cool that I did. I actually made a community post not too long ago and I asked you to send me your picture of this piece to actually see how many of them have blue tip and how many do not. So now let's start with this pretty interesting research. So at first I took a pretty good look at my pieces, and as you can see, I have 3 of them and 1 of them is blue, and it's actually very blue. Like, it has a huge amount of blue compared to the other 2, which actually have none. So that makes it 2 gray ones and 1 with the blue tip. Next up, I actually have a picture from my buddy Stormbricks, which actually has 2 of them that actually have the blue tip. So that is extremely lucky, I must say, which makes the score 2 gray ones versus 3 pieces with the blue tip. Then I also got the pick from 4 corners, and actually from what I can tell, this piece doesn't really have too much blue. I mean, it has a small amount of it, but probably not enough to consider it as a blue tip. Then here we have the picture from the Lord of the J, which has 2 scrolls, and from what I can tell, 1 has blue tip and 1 does not. So if we continue with the pictures, we have the one from Viking Brick, which actually I think it has the blue tip. I mean, also it doesn't have that much of blue overall, but I think it definitely does have more than 4 corners piece head, so I think it can be considered as the blue tip. Next up, we have the one from Green Screen Gary, which is definitely the one with the blue tip, or at least it looks like from the picture. Moving on, we have the one from Mossfly, which is obviously gray. Continuing, actually, we have the one from TL11 Pictures, which also has the gray tip. And then we actually have 2 scrolls from Scrapercito 108, which actually has both of them with the blue tip, which is very lucky. And if we continue, we also have the one picture from Speak Zero, which actually has 2 scrolls, and again, both of them have blue tip. Then there's also the one from Master of Lightning, and I don't know if it's just the flash, but I don't know, this piece looks extremely gray, so it doesn't really seem to have any blue at all. And the last post is actually by this user that sadly I can't pronounce the name of, but from what I can tell, the actual staff has the blue tip. So unless you're very good at calculating numbers, you probably weren't able to follow what the score is. So the final results from this research actually show that there were 11 pieces with the blue tip and 7 pieces with the gray tip. So if we calculate that, that makes it around 65% chance to actually have the blue tip on this piece and around 35% have the gray tip. So that is pretty interesting for sure, I must say. Overall, this was a very fun research to do, and I'm also glad I was able to interact with you guys by sending me your pictures of those pieces. So this is gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed, I would highly appreciate a like, and don't forget to click that subscribe button you hand already. Have a great day. Bye.